Today's video, I'm going to share with you all 7 lessons. 7 lessons I learned as I turned 41 years old in the month of August. Yes, my dear friends, I turned 41 this year and I thought it's good to share with all of you some key learnings out of this 41 years. And today all I will share is just 7, just to make sure that the video is sweet and short but effective for all of you. So let's get started. In these 41 years, I've had varied experiences working in 4 different countries, leading teams right from a 200 people team to now a 5,000 people team. And there's a lot I have learned over these years. So the first thing that I learned which helped me succeed was friendship. It's very important that you choose the right friends is what you often hear. But what does it mean and why is it so important? You know, the 5 average people you spend time with is what you become. We've heard this, right? If you haven't heard it, I hope you hear it now. Especially if you're a teenager, if you're a college student, remember the people you hang around with is how you would become as well. If all your friends are always partying, watching Netflix, having fun, doing drugs, smoking, alcohol, then that's what you would be also forming as habits. So choose your friends who would give you the right kind of habits in your life. I've always made sure that I have excellent friends who always pushed me forward. You know, there was times when I was bullied as a kid and my friends stood by me. They didn't let me break my confidence. They said, Ashok, you can do it. You just have to dig deep and find that inside you. And today I'm thankful to them. You should choose those kind of friends. Also choose friends who are not exactly like your personality. You want to bring a diversity in yourself. Choose friends who are differently thinking, who would challenge you, who would say no when you do something wrong, who would not just encourage whatever you're doing. By being honest and upfront and being your biggest critique, they're also helping you to become the most successful person. And that's the kind of friends that you need to have with them. So pause this video right now. Think about your friends. Are you having friends who are making you growth focused, who are making you positive, who are giving you skills that can push you forward? Or are they bringing you down? Now continue watching. The second point I want to share with all of you is communication and networking. During my podcast with Ranveer, I had shared with all of you how a 15-minute opportunity I got with a global Asia Pacific head and how I used that opportunity to later on achieve a big promotion in my career. This is the power of communication and networking. As a kid, whenever I used to go to my friend's house, I used to always go with a big smile. I used to go and talk to my friends' parents. I used to go to their house and say, Auntie, aaj kya hai khane ke liye? Mujhe bahut bhook lag raha hai. I used to say, I'm so hungry, Auntie. What do you have for food today? For lunch today? I'm so hungry, I want to eat it. All my friends' parents used to be loving me. You know, they would love me coming to their house because they know I would be very cheerful and friendly. I would run errands for them. You know, if they want to get some sabzi or some vegetables or some milk, I would always be the person to go and help them. They always saw me as a very helpful person. And I used to talk to strangers. If you go to an event, if you go to a party, don't just sit in a corner quietly. Just sit and eat quietly. I've seen a lot of people doing this. When you enter a room, just talk to the first person you see. Introduce yourself. Hey, my name is Ashok Ramachandran. This is what I'm doing. What are you doing? Where are you from? I talk to people on flights. I talk to people, of course, on social media. And I've hired people because of this. I have been also offered jobs because of this. So power of communication is extremely strong. Don't miss out on that. I hope each one of you will work on your communication and networking skills. The next point I want to share is spirituality. I've realized over the years, we have been given a wrong lesson about spirituality, that it is religion. We've been told that if you don't pray to God, bad things will happen, right? This is what a lot of our elders teach us. They'd force you to pray. But let me tell you that God is nothing but nature. And nature is all but helping you to be focused. When we are being asked to pray, it is nothing but practicing mindfulness and focus. It's nothing but helping you to concentrate on one thing. But we don't understand that. And we're not being told that properly as well. I discovered spirituality much later in my life. And today I'm very, very thankful that I'm a highly spiritual person. I believe in all religions. and I respect all religions, and I hope all religions people practice spirituality or whatever the best is taught from their spiritual life. So spend time every day doing some form of meditation or prayers, and don't feel that you need to be a 50, 60-year-old person to being spiritual. Starting young is what I really repent why I didn't do it much earlier in life, because it really brings focus, it helps you being happier, brings sanity and mental peace. The fourth point I want to share is staying grounded. Today everyone asks me, I'm a CEO for a multinational company, but how am I so approachable? How am I so available to them? I speak like a normal person. Well, I always feel that I'm just a normal person. I don't feel like I'm CEO of a multinational company, because my title can be lost any day. But what will remain is a strong network and connections I make with people. Don't forget where you came from. I came from a very humble background, a very low middle class family. And I always visit the first house where we lived, a one-room place. So remember, whatever you achieve in life, stay grounded and be thankful for what you have. The fifth lesson I want to share with all of you is stop complaining. Whatever channels that I take, whatever people I speak to, whoever I speak to, we all love complaining. Right from the house we live, the environment we live, the apartment we live, the society we live, to the country we live, we are complaining. Everything is a problem with the government, everything is a problem with our parents, our friends, teachers, college, work. I think we need to start practicing more gratitude. We should be very thankful, especially during COVID. We all realized that we are all alive, kicking, healthy and active. We have food to eat, a room to stay, clothes to wear. So start appreciating the little things you have in life. You can achieve everything by having a lot of gratitude and being positive about what you have with you, rather than constantly complaining about everything around you. And this is something I always practice. I'm a very positive person. I don't get stressed a lot. I always thank every day before going to bed and always think that I have nothing to complain. The sixth item is fitness. Many of you know that I have a fitness craze now, and I really wish again I had started off earlier. Eating healthy, being mindful of what you're eating, and when you're eating, not watching TV or talking to people, just you and the food is something that I've learned a lot, and I'm constantly practicing it now. The other part is exercise. Half hour, 30 minutes of some form of exercise is extremely important. Don't miss out on that, because it brings you health, which is physical fitness and mental fitness, to take on the world and succeed. So that's another big learning I want to share with all of you, is fitness from a health and mental perspective. And the seventh and the last one is leadership. And my philosophy is leadership with love. I often say that you don't have to have the leader title to lead. You can take initiative. You can be the unsung hero in your workplace or your college. You can be the person people come around to have that executive presence and aura. So always take initiative to lead and solve problems around you, especially people problems. And remember, a leader doesn't mean you got to be shouting at the top of your voice, being aggressive, jumping up and down, commanding, being directive. These are old styles. Be a very grounded, down-to-earth, humble leader, and see the difference you will make in people's life. Like, my goal is to create an army of leaders who will all be grounded and humble. These are 7 lessons I can share with all of you today, and hope you can implement these actions as well. Do share your comments and feedback, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Till I see you next time, stay fit, stay positive, keep chasing obscene success. Thank you.